Alright guys, so today we have the hotly anticipated Louis Vuitton Suhali unboxing, and you can see it's from the RealReal, so there's some drama. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Caleb, and on here you're going to find a lot of things like luxury shopping, reveals, reviews, unboxings, like today, I'm so excited, luxury travel, daily vlogs, pretty much anything that has to do with life and style, you're going to find right here on this channel. Hit the subscribe button down below, give this video a thumbs up, say hi down in the comments, find me over on Instagram, caleb.snell.designer. And what are we doing? We are unboxing, or more or less I'm just revealing, my newest Louis Vuitton bag to my collection. You already see that it's from the RealReal, and if you know my history with the RealReal, you're probably like, hello, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, let me explain. For those who don't know, let me bring up to speed real quick, and then we're gonna get into this bag because it is stunning. I'm so excited. All right, so I initially had some issues with a purchase from the RealReal, which made me kind of dive into them. This is a synopsis. And I didn't love what I found. I put it into video format, my alleged findings for you guys, again, all alleged. I said, like, here's the information I found, you be the judge. About a year goes by, and then I bought my Hermès Kelly from the RealReal. Yes, the very first thing I did was have Baba Baby approve it, and I didn't even let myself get excited until I got her stamp of approval. It came back legit. I felt pretty good about the transaction as a whole thing. Anyway, when I bought it, if you spent so much, you got a credit back. The threshold was $2,500, which I bought an Hermès Kelly, which was astronomically more than that. So of course I got the $500 credit for spending $2,500. However, you had to wait a whole month to use it, which was kind of like, lame, I guess, but whatever. Thank you for the $500. Did I learn my lesson the first time when I did the expose? Obviously not. I bought a Kelly. I didn't really have a lesson to learn from the Kelly. It was a flawless transaction. I absolutely loved it. However, I thought to myself, you know, the Kelly went so well. Let's give them another chance. Take a chance on the company that has some issues. And I did. I was a little disappointed. We'll get into that here in a minute, but let me get the bag out. I am so excited. Let's get this out of the way. Thank you, RealReal. So the bag. A lot of you guessed Le Fabuleux. I think there was a couple of L'Impossible guesses. These are bags from the Suhali collection, which, yes, I bought the catalog. We'll get into here in a minute. But the bag I bought has been on my wish list for almost 15, 20 years. I've wanted this bag a very long time. And it is none other than the lingenieux and the GM size and color noir. Is this not a Caleb Snell bag if we ever saw one? It is gorgeous. It is goat skin. It is bejeweled in gold facets and hardware, zippers on the side, 5 feet on a very firm bottom. We love a feet moment around this household. And it is absolutely flawless. It's not flawless. We'll get into that here in a second. It's a RealReal purchase, but it's gorgeous. And I've wanted one for so freaking long, and I already love this enough that I'm gonna buy in the plum, the blue, and the blanc. I love multiples. I am who I am. Don't judge me. It's a safe space. So how did we get here? Oh, I already told you that. You weren't paying attention? We bought it from the RealReal. Now, the RealReal, it has some great qualities, like most companies, and then it has some really like, what kind of qualities? Case in point, I got the notification from our package room that it arrived, and I immediately bolted down there, brought it back, and cut into it. And this is what I found. After paying for shipping, no less. Now, I do a lot of transactions with the Fashion File. I've ordered a few things from Rebag. I prefer Fashion File over all of them, majority-wise. I mean, hello, if you haven't been able to tell yet. But I love Fashion File. The free shipping. No-brainer. Like, you already gave someone like a lowball offer on this to begin with to buy it from them. And then you want to charge me shipping on top of what you've already escalated in price? Like, hello, a little tacky, not gonna lie. So I paid them $12.84, and this is how it arrived. There is no protection inside the box. The bag itself is not stuffed, and in fact, they folded my bag down. See item B here for proof. So with Fashion File, you get free shipping. They cover the bag in paper. They stuff the bag with paper. It's in a high quality dust bag, which the RealReal doesn't quite do. And you get like a nail file with every purchase. I have like 50 of them laying around my house and office. You get the confetti, which, I mean, it's confetti, but at least it's something. This was literally just thrown into a box that was way too small. So of course, you know, when I first took it out, you can still tell, even though I'm shaping it, like it's still having some of those issues with the shape. I think the majority of the problem comes from the original owner. Like, I don't think this bag was ever stuffed. And with the weight of the the fish mouth frame here at the top and the big heavy handles, it probably just collapsed after 20 years. It's gonna happen. We all collapse at some point. Overall, it is in very great shape. This is a 2003 Suhali bag. Under Marc Jacobs, I think we got some phenomenal bags, and Suhali was the pinnacle collection. Like, yeah, the twist is nice now. The capucin's stunning. I still want one. This was their pinnacle bag, the zenith of Louis Vuitton bags back in the day. And it's made of goat skin found from East Asia and India. The brass hardware, the name Suhali itself, I think it's Hindu and it means beautiful. The bags, originally there were 6 in this collection. There was l'ingenieux in the PM and the GM size. I have the GM, obviously, the Grand Model. There was the Talento, le Fabuleux, la Impervisible, and l'extravagant. I think those are all 6. Those were all adjectives used to originally describe the Louis Vuitton trunks, the craftsmanship, and this collection is everything. So these were the end-all be-alls. I think that the PM size of this originally retailed for $36.60 USD, like back in the day. So that's almost, you know, Hermès pricing for back then. I think you could get like a Kelly for about, or a Birkin for about $4,000 at the start of the 2000s. So this was right up there with that. This collection, like I said, debuted in 2003. I have one of the first run bags here. And then after the economic downturn here in the States, these like big gaudy bags were kind of seen as a little gauche. More minimalist kind of things came into favor after the housing bubble and all that in 08, 09. Sadly, I think this collection was discontinued by the early 2010s. A few of these pieces, like they are of their era. They're of their time. They look a little dated. Like I'm not under the, you know, impression that this looks like I just bought it, you know, design-wise. It looks dated. You have like the weird, you know, pointless side pockets of the era where you flip your Motorola V60i in there. Yes, that was my first cell phone. Overall, though, it's absolutely stunning. So let's take a close look at the inside, and then we'll discuss Suhali a little bit more. All right, here it is in all of its glory. I absolutely love this bag, you guys. All right, so it is quite large. It is about 17 inches in length. It's a decent height. I want to say like 9 inches in height, and then maybe about 7 inches deep. So like overall, it is a good size bag. I did try, you know, kind of playing around with, you know, putting my stuff in, seeing how it all fits. And it holds quite a bit. It's almost as roomy as a Speedy 40, but bigger, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, obviously it makes sense. It's bigger than a Speedy 40. So with this, you have the Louis Vuitton key clochette, and then inside you'll have the 2 brass keys, obviously. So this is like the same design that we've seen time and time again. If you have anything with the Louis Vuitton, you know, like locking S-lock on the front of the bag, these are going to be the keys you get. Luggage, you know, Speedy 30, you know, multicolor, you know, you're going to get these keys. With that, you can like either lock or unlock the front here, which is a nice touch. You can only do that on the GM size though. The PM size will not have the lock. It's just going to have the S clips. So something to consider. On the sides, you do get 2 zippered pockets, which I mean, kind of pointless. I really think they're just there to like kind of break up, you know, all of the monotony of the goat skin. I mean, this gorgeous leather is not monotonous, but still. So as you can tell, like the leather is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at the shine, look at the grain of the leather, the hardware. I mean, these bags were absolutely phenomenal. Now the trim here on the handles, the top of the fish mouth, the strap down the center, and the base, this is all calfskin leather. So it's just a really nice compliment to have the smooth leather with the goat skin. Now, to open the bag, you undo the S-lock here at the front, which will then reveal a pull tab underneath the strap. You just pull it open, and then it opens up. Let me get this stuffing out, and then I'll show you guys the interior. The interior, this is just done in a satin with a mini monogram. How freaking cute is that? It's so cool. So back in the day, if you were to buy an LV bag, especially during this era, and if it had like a zippered pocket on the interior, that's how you knew you got one of the expensive ones. Like your Speedies, Neverfulls, those would all just kind of have like a slip pocket. But this one actually has a really roomy zip pocket here in the back. The date code does reflect that this bag was made in France on September 2003, or is it the 9th week of 2003? I can't remember what that period used. I want to say month. Again, don't quote me, I'm probably wrong. It's been a minute since I've really read into LV. Now, I love all the brass fittings here on the interior, that beautiful zipper pull that Marc Jacobs brought to the brand. Overall, absolutely stunning. Now, this is kind of where the problem comes in at. So once it's, you know, the stuffing is gone, the back side of the bag just kind of bulges out and then collapses from the weight of the big handles, the fish mouth opening. So I need to figure out a way to kind of remedy that. Now, I did see on Rago Brothers' website that they will open the bag up, put a little bit of structure in there, and seal it back up. Do I want to go that route, or do I just want to try and find a really good one in like plum, blue, or white? I mean, I would anyway, whether this one collapsed or not. Absolutely stunning bag. I can't recommend the Suhali collection enough. I think the next one that I want to get is either the Lockit MM or the, and I'm going to butcher it again, L'Impossible. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Gorgeous bag. All right, so like I said, I did buy the 2003 Suhali catalog just so that way I understood more about the brand. I was also low-key hoping that they would have a price guide with it. Didn't have any prices listed. I mean, each bag is absolutely stunning. Like, this bag came in 4 colors. You had the Blanc, the Noir, Plum, and a beautiful shade of blue. I'm gonna add all 4 to my collection. Like, it is what it is. I love multiples. If I had the space, I'd have a lot more. So I'd really love to add the L'Extravagant. And that's more of like your travel bag. I think it's kind of like keep all 45 size territory, just a little bit taller. And the one that I really want is the L'Imprevisible. L'Imprevisible. I'm only saying it once. This one. It's kind of like the Sac Plat. I think it's a little bit shorter and a little bit thinner than the Sac Plat. But I mean, look at all that gorgeous goat skin and brass hardware. Like, it is stunning. I love that bag. There is a plum one right now on the RealReal. Listed in good condition, but it's literally cut down the back, so I don't know how that's good condition. Anyway, I said what I said. This whole collection is absolutely stunning. I mean, even the SLGs are a complete vibe. I mean, look at that coin purse. Is that not a work of art in and of itself? I mean, it's gorgeous. And quite honestly, for being nearly 20 years old, like this is an old bag, not gonna lie. Like, the leather still feels amazing. The calfskin trim could use a little bit of a moisturizing, which I'm gonna do later, but I mean, this goat skin is absolutely phenomenal. Whoever had it before me, I mean, aside from not stuffing it, shame on you, took pretty good care of it. Like, the corners, flawless. The white edge coat, not cracked, absolute perfection. I mean, the 5 feet on the bottom, excuse me. There is some color loss, but I mean, even on like a well cared for Birkin, you're gonna have color loss on gold hardware. That's why I kind of prefer silver hardware these days. And of course, the lock and key. Like, this is so freaking cool. I hope you guys love my new bag. I know I do. It's the weekend tomorrow, and I am like trying so hard not to switch into this because I know you guys are going to see what I'm carrying on my weekend vlog. You know, you've already seen the weekend vlog, but I don't want to spoil the unboxing. So I'm gonna have to wait until Monday to start carrying this bad boy. I mean, it weighs a ton. Kid you not. All this hardware and heavy leather, it weighs a ton, but I'm gonna do it. I need the workout anyway. So let me know down in the comments, like, did you ever have a Suhali bag? How did yours wear? Like, is there anything I need to like watch out for? Because I am chomping at the bit to carry this bag. Thank you for joining me for another unboxing. Oh, it's not really an unboxing, more of like this is what I bought. Is that a reveal? Reveals and unboxings. Anyway, let's cut this stupid tag off because, oh, speaking of, okay, to their defense, the RealReal, they did credit back my debit card for the shipping, and they did offer to allow me to return the bag. They say everything's final sale, but I think if you just complain, they'll let you return anything. Keep that in mind. Keep that in your back pocket. I'm gonna keep it. It's a gorgeous bag, even at $700, and with the minor shape loss on the back, it's still in good condition. So I'm just gonna keep it. I've always wanted it anyway. So it is now mine. Oh my God, watch I cut the keys off. That would be a thing. Good way to kick off the weekend. Oh, even their string is terrible. Okay, well that was anticlimactic. Welcome to my collection, my newest Louis Vuitton bag, and Suhali is going to be a problem for me. I know I say this with every new bag and collection I buy, but this is going to, mark my words, there's going to be a lot more Suhali coming. 2023, looking good. I hope you've had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a very safe, happy Black Friday. We're getting to the end of the year. So coming up, we're going to be reviewing my purchases for the year. This one, and you just saw a new one on Friday as well. I know I'm on a roll again. We're going to be looking at my 2023 wish list. So I'm excited to start shopping for that. I have some really good videos planned for you guys. So keep an eye out. They're coming every Wednesday and Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central Time. We'll do our one-on-one chit chat at the kitchen counter. Fridays, we're going to keep up with it. Weekend vlogs. They're a vibe. I love them. You love them. They turn out gorgeous when they're done. We're going to keep doing it. I love it. So stay tuned. Lots of more good content coming. I've said enough. I'm going to go play with my new bag. So I hope you all have a great weekend. Until Wednesday, stay safe. Have fun. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.